My name's Lucy Braham, and I'm taking some dance classes here at UH Manoa, and that's mostly towards my training as a dance movement therapist. I'm in the process of training as a dance movement therapist. I only really danced a little bit as a child. I just did 6 months of ballet, and I was more into sports. And then growing up, I just started going out dancing, and then eventually in my late 20s discovered salsa, and then modern dance, and that was kind of a slow introduction. I discovered it a little bit, and then I went back to doing martial arts, and then I really started dancing more when I came to the Big Island and started doing aerial and modern dance, and I really enjoyed the improvisation. And I just kept going from there. And also ecstatic dance, which I discovered while I was doing my somatic psychotherapy degree. First of all, I was involved in environmental and social justice and human rights activist work. And I got really tired of sitting at a desk and being on the phone, and I went and became an outdoor educator. So I taught rock climbing and led backpacking trips and worked a lot with youth. And while I was doing that, we did a lot of longer programs, like month-long programs with teenagers. And it was really part of it. I mean, I was drawn to it because it was about being in the outdoors and getting to be in the mountains and on the water. But it was really a rite of passage program for these teenagers, and we got to work individually and in groups with them and do the mentoring part of it. And that got me really interested in counseling. So when I came to the Big Island, I was actually pretty burned out. I was partway through my counseling training, and I'd been working at a crazy trauma place, and it was way too much, and I needed a break really badly. And I came to the Big Island and realized that to go on growing and learning as a person, if anything was going to just push all my buttons, confront all my edges, and really push me to transform, it was going on dancing. It was, if I would, like, everything from being able to improvise different elements, emotions, states, being able to move in front of people, taking risks both on the floor and in the air with aerial, performing in front of people. It was just, if anything could have been perfectly designed to push all my buttons and send me over all my edges. And it was really, the question was like, did I want to do this? Did I have the courage? And also, did I want to have fun in that way? Because it wasn't like it was some kind of always great big scary thing. There was just so much joy and life. And I think it was part of my whole, really, coming to Hawaii and rediscovering dance happened in the same week, now I think about it. I mean, it all just happened at once. I'd been this kind of serious martial artist, trauma therapist in San Francisco, and I just got on a plane and came to the Big Island, and, you know, here's this teacher asking me to improvise and be water. And I've never done anything like that before in my life. And it was terrifying, but it was incredibly fun at the same time. And so I just kept going, and I kept going, and gradually I realized that if I was ever going to be a therapist again, I absolutely in no way wanted to sit in an office in a chair talking to people, that the only way I was going to go back to being a therapist is if I could use dance and movement.